Jason Martin, who's an accredited exercise physiologist at Queensland University of Technology. And Jason is going to speak to us today about using exercise as a non-pharmacological intervention to assist in the management of sleep disturbance in primary brain tumour survivors.
Excellent. Well, thank you for that. My name is Jason, clinical exercise physiologist at QT and PhD student at QT, sorry. Today I'll be sharing the focus of my research, which revolves around sleep disturbance in primary brain tumour survivors and their caregivers. So this PhD project has received phenomenal support from my supervisory panel, as well as some collaborations with the PA Hospital, UTS, and the CSIRO's mobile health team. So just a bit of a background to the development of my PhD project. So healthy sleep is critical to the maintenance of homeostatic mechanisms, physiological functioning, and psychological well-being, and plays a significant role in maximising the health and well-being of those affected by cancer. Despite this, previous literature has demonstrated that sleep disturbance is a common symptom experienced by cancer survivors and their caregivers. In February of this year, my supervisors and I published a systematic review exploring the prevalence and management of sleep disturbance in the context of primary brain tumours, which provided an update to some previous sleep-focused literature. Our review demonstrated that despite growing recognition of the importance of managing sleep disturbance throughout the disease trajectory of primary brain tumours, it is still one of the most prevalent and impactful symptoms reported by survivors. In addition to these findings, we also noted that there was a significant lack of caregiver representation in this literature, despite the critical role that caregivers play in ongoing support of survivors. Although we found no sleep-focused intervention studies in our search, we were able to highlight preliminary evidence that suggested that physical activity may actually elicit some beneficial outcomes on sleep disturbance, drowsiness, and fatigue, and that survivors with a low tolerance to exercise may experience worse sleep disturbance and fatigue than those with higher tolerances. So these findings, along with those from previous pieces of literature, helped guide the development of the exercise intervention, which I'll be undertaking as part of my PhD. So in brief, it is a 14-week feasibility trial assessing the efficacy and feasibility of supervised telehealth exercise as an intervention to assist with the management of sleep disturbance in the context of primary brain tumours. These exercise sessions will incorporate a mixed intervention approach, which will consist of aerobic resistance and flexibility training, as well as being informed by suitable exercise guidelines, such as SR, ACSM, and COSA position statements. So as it is a feasibility study that is under the time constraints of PhD, we'll be aiming to recruit 15 to 20 survivors and a similar number of caregivers if we are able to. We will be employing a mixed methods approach, so we'll be collecting both quantitative and qualitative data in an effort to investigate the patterns and potential pathophysiological mechanisms that contribute to sleep disturbance and its management in our sample. In terms of quantitative sleep measures, we'll be recording sleep with Aura Rings, which is a commercial smart device that offers continuous monitoring of numerous physiological metrics that contribute to the calculation of sleep in its different stages. We'll also be employing the Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index and the Insomnia Severity Index as validated sleep questionnaires, as well as a sleep diary for our participants to fill out each day. In terms of the qualitative component, we'll also be inviting participants to take part in semi-structured interviews before and after the intervention, where they'll be able to discuss with us their experience with sleep and what they think may be contributing to this sleep experience. Finally, we will also be recording some secondary outcome measures for functional capacity, quality of life, and mental health, so that we're able to explore the influence of these areas on sleep outcomes. Overall, this study aims to address gaps in existing literature in being the first sleep-focused exercise intervention trial in the context of primary brain tumours. We hope to gather comprehensive insights into the holistic needs of survivors and their caregivers, and we aspire to generate results that lead to the development of some larger randomised control trials, including eventual comparisons between exercise and other management strategies, such as cognitive-based therapy and education. Furthermore, we advocate for the promotion of sleep monitoring being implemented into standard care practices, and we recognise the importance of monitoring and addressing sleep-related issues in cancer patients, not just primary brain tumour patients. By bridging these gaps, our research endeavours to enhance the quality of care provided to survivors and their caregivers, ultimately leading to improved health outcomes and enhanced wellbeing. Thank you.